And we're at the Canoe Foundation, coming to see Father James. Charity Anywhere Foundation, the nonprofit that brought me here 1 year ago.
Ah.
Yes, and here comes our van load of stuff. For Love at Work. Good morning, Father James.
Good morning.
¿Habla inglés?
No.
Oh, hola, ¿cómo está?
Bien, bien, gracias. Es gusto en verte, ¿no?
This is my friend.
Un gusto de verte.
Gracias.
Trent.
Trent.
Yep.
Trent Jones.
Así es.
It's Italian for the 40. My name is Jim Hagan. I am a simple parish priest from San Francisco. I was born and raised in San Francisco. I went 12 years to the seminary there. I worked in parishes in San Francisco. Probably the impetus for coming down here came from my mother. She always took us to a Mexican restaurant on Friday nights. And she loved her tamales and enchiladas and tostadas.
And you too?
I think I inherited that as well.
Okay.
I wanted to come here during the time of the seminary, but I couldn't work that out. After I was in a parish there for a number of years, I worked in the Latin American mission program for some time. And then, with the blessing of the bishop, I came down to work here. And I was assigned to this area.
To work as a regular priest
Just
or
as-
as a special priest?
Just as a priest in the area. And I worked for some time at the Hogar Infantil La Gloria, which is an orphanage here. And in 1999, we received an invitation to help a group in Peru called IRID. It's the Institute for the Integral Rehabilitation of Handicapped People. They had lost the area where they gave the services for their children of other capabilities. So we bought to purchase the land, and there were 17 of us from Tijuana who went down to build the orphanage. They treat the poorest of the poor. They now have 50 handicapped children in the orphanage, an amazing number. They also have a center for diagnosis of kids of other capabilities and a community outreach program. They do physical rehabilitation, cognitive and intellectual therapy as well. When we returned from Tijuana, we soon worked here in the area, and the directress of the local school owned a property that she wanted to use for a social purpose. So I went around asking people what they wanted to do for it, and someone gave the suggestion of a center for kids and for their parents of other capabilities. So I presented that to different people here, and it was approved, and we started to build this center. It's been now 10 years that the center is operating.
The Canoe Foundation?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and tell us what does that CANOA
Canoe.
represent?
Canoa means canoe. We're a simple boat, not a
Ship.
aircraft carrier. That attends to people here in the community with a program that has been instituted by the United Nations. We went to the continental meeting when it was here in Mexico, in Oaxaca, myself and the two therapists that are here. And we work on a program that is called Rehabilitation Based in Community, RBC. And it's made famous throughout Latin America, in which we try to pull resources from the community to help parents become the therapists of their own children. If we can't find parents, some come with their grandparents. Some come with a friend, with an uncle. But we try to make them the principal therapists for their children. We're not a center that is equipped with doctors. We've had 5 doctors that come, and none of them stay very long.
Can you explain a little bit more the concept of community therapy, which is what you're applying here?
It applies not only to children with developmental challenges, but also to all kinds of people that it's a strategy. And tries to use people in the community to the service of others. Oftentimes, psychological crises can be solved by a person in the community who's willing to listen thoroughly and to the person. In our case, with the special kids, we use simple therapies that are basically the same in any center of physical rehabilitation, and that are easily learned by the parents. They include stimulation of the arms, what we call calentamiento, the warming up before.
Getting blood flow and nerves.
And extending the use.
Fingers.
There's a theory that says if you don't use it,
You lose it.
You lose it. So there's complete manipulation of the hands, the arms, the shoulders, the hips, the knees.
This probably also helps their digestion as well, doesn't it? And things they're
There's a
eating.
special therapy that we use that promotes digestion for the kids because they don't have movement.
Yeah.
They're always in wheelchairs. They always have problems with elimination. And there's a special technique that we use for that. And it's helped the children.
And isn't there a special formula you use, like soy milk or a soy-based product? Is it you that use that or somebody else?
We have that introduction here for the families that want it. We have a program to help them with their basic needs and food. We also have a housing program in which we offer free of charge apartments that are equipped with water, lights, refrigerator, stove, beds, free of charge. All of our services here are free of charge as well. We are divided here in 2 parts. One where the children come for physical therapy, and the other part is for intellectual cognitive therapy. Some of the Down syndrome kids, autistic kids, don't need physical therapy, but they need attention and intellectual therapy.
Do you have a class of kids that have behavioral issues rather than just mental or physical?
We also hire a psychologist to teach them as well. And that is another program, another facility, which is part of it. It's an entire ground floor of a 2-floor structure, in which we also house a dental unit, which will treat free of charge kids with other capabilities. And we hire a psychologist to come and work with those children as well.